In one of your work, you mentioned thinkers and politicians are drawing erroneous parallels between the Peloponnesian War and current Sun-US relations. Why is this connection erroneous? Are we in an inadvertent escalation or war of choice?
Wow. Well, the use and abuse of Thucydides has occurred many a times in Western strategic thought, as Thucydides sadly has often become an easy victim of confirmation bias. That is the proclivity to focus discriminately on and recall information in a way that confirms one's own presumptions, right? Now, modern scholars have often selectively interpreted the history of the Peloponnesian War to model pressing strategic puzzles of their era and to expand the political influence of their views. Think about the United States during the Vietnam War fiasco. The war in Vietnam was seen really as an analogous to the Athenian catastrophe in Sicily. Imperial overextension theory soon arose, and eminent scholars argued that Thucydides' book 6, right, book 5, which eloquently describes the debate in Athens leading to that disastrous Sicilian expedition, constituted the culmination of Thucydides' work. Now, by the 70s, there were some American theorists that were convinced that the Soviet global influence had become cataclysmic. They also appealed to Thucydides, and they said, oh, the US is Athens. Athens was defeated during the Peloponnesian War. And that means the US is going to be defeated during the Cold War. Again, a very facile analogy. So let me just say that the Thucydides trap is, simply put, the most recent attestation to this very rich tradition of facile strategic analogizing. Thucydides' team, although has been excessively quoted, is sadly not thoroughly read. Now, the war, going to the core of your question, the war between Athens and Sparta had nothing to do with inadvertent escalation. It was intentional, and both sides had their own theories of victory on how to fight and win the war. Today, neither China nor the United States have a theory of victory, because neither China nor the United States can really fight and win a nuclear war. Now, the United States might officially have a nuclear doctrine, believing that it can really fight and win a nuclear war, but this is nonsense. Mutual assured distraction, as Robert Jervis used to say, it's not a policy, it's a fact, right? So there are many things we can really learn by Thucydides, and indeed in the work you mentioned, I have introduced some careful strategic analogies linking the ancients with the moderns. But the Thucydides trap totally misses the nuanced strategic insights present in Thucydides' history of the Peloponnesian War.